this question: is there any help that can be rendered to children who are from broken homes?
Wow, that's an
Any
interesting
suggestion?
one. Well, there could be a lot depending on where viewers are viewing from. There are some countries that have support system for that. But generally, I would love to advise people this: that somebody is from a broken home does not tag the person and outcast and all that. But the truth is this: we are all products of the things we see. Except, like I said, we consciously fight it. If I grew up under a home where my dad beats my mom, I might not say anything wrong with a man slapping the wife. But if a woman grows up in a home where, so what do? If you grow up from a home that you're not so proud of, the advice I give is go and adopt a family you love. And when I mean adopt, I don't mean you go there and say, I want you to adopt me as a child. No, there must be a family out there that you love how they look, how they relate. You love the way they progress. Take them as the, what do you call it? As the focal point. Take them as the coach. Take them as the mentor. Look forward to them. Get close to them. Change your view. Change your view. Begin to look at them. Begin to focus on them. Long before you get married, though, begin to pray, Lord, I want my home to be like this. Get close to them. If there are people in your church, get close to them. Visit them at home. See how they do things. Because whether you like it or not, gradually this begins to form your value system, begins to form your psyche. And then when you want to get married to the person, whether you're a man or a woman, be careful to know where that person is coming from. If that person is coming from your kind of background too, who sees marriage as kasha affair, let's marry, then you may have to channel that person's mindset too, so that when you're on the same plane, I mean, God forbid that you now get married to a man who believes that washing machine is for lazy women. I mean, you now be in trouble. Or a woman who believes, God help us.
Amen. All right. I believe you're picking some things. We're picking our own important points from this topic. So, before we draw the curtain on today's talk, what is your advice for the single ladies, single men out there? What is your take for the children and for the married couples who have challenges?
Yeah, let me start from with the people who are not yet married. Listen, let me be very factual with you. To God's glory, I never had a girlfriend because I got born again early. And then thank God for people like Mama Ijabulu who took us up early in life. So our focus, I was just like, look, I want just one relationship, and God did it like that. The first lady I proposed to became my wife, but I found out this. You see, I've been teaching about relationship long before I even got married. Even before I got engaged. It was just the head knowledge until I got married. Then I realized that what marriage is when you are married is totally different from what it is before you got married. So my first advice to people who are not yet married is this: marriage is work. Work. Marriage is not luck. Sometimes you see some marriage work and say, oh, they are lucky. It takes two to tango. So work at it and work on yourself. Your number one prayer point is not, Lord, give me the right person. Your number one prayer point should be, Lord, make me the right person. So when you get that right, you work on knowledge. Know as much as you should before you get married, but most importantly, kill selfishness. And pray that God will give you someone who is not selfish, who is not stubborn, who does not see change as evil. So that number one. Number two, for those who are in relationship, please be careful. Don't destroy the foundation of your marriage on the platter of courtship. Yeah, we all know how you feel when you are in courtship, when you are with someone you love, that gives this feeling and all that. And you know that one of the worst things happening in our generation now is that the time of courtship is the time to know each other, to know if I can flow with this person, and to change for each other. But what people do now is, time of courtship is to show off. They go to eatery, they take phone, shara, post it on social media, to how do they say it? So that viewers will know that we are in love. You are deceiving yourself. It is time for serious. It's time to pray, to soak your marriage into prayers. Pray about the future, discover each other, learn conflict resolution. It's time to discover each other. Is this the kind of woman I want to live the rest of my life with? But you see, when you now engage in sex, the Bible says we should not defile the marriage bed. So one of the evils of fornication is that it beclouds your sense of judgment. It makes you stay with the man you should run away with. I tell people this: there is scarcely anything that happens in marriage that was not seen in courtship, except because you are too blind or you are carried away by fornication that you did not see those signs and you ignored. You see, and any sign you ignore, any red flag you ignore during courtship, a man who slaps you during courtship will break your bone in marriage. So for those who are now in marriage, who are now wedded, I think there are so many things I would have loved to tell them, but let me give you this one advice. There are so many teachers now, especially on social media. Somebody will tell you, you leave your husband. This one say you will slap her. Stick to one teacher. And that teacher is the word of God through your pastor or through someone whose marriage is working, who has experience over years. I mean, so something happened recently. I'm sorry I'm taking your time. There was this wonderful ministers with years of marriage who gave advice, and people came out on social media and began to attack them. And I was talking to a lot of people doing the attack. Some of them are teenagers who don't know anything. And people be listening to them. They are joining each other to blast people who are telling you the secret of the success of the marriage. People have been married and they stay married for 50 years. And they are saying this is the secret. And I say,
They will get there before
they will get there. I just pray they learn on time. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pastor Yemi Adetola. It's been a wonderful time with you.
It's my pleasure.
Studio.
I love this.
And one or two lessons you are being taught indirectly and directly on who to choose for the singles when choosing what are the things you should look for in a man. If you are a female, what are the things you should look for in a man? And if you are male, what are the things you should look for in a female? And for those of us who are married and our marriage is experiencing these challenges, we've been given the way forward. Stick to the word of God through the men of God, genuine men of God. And for the children who are the effect of the broken home, you have been encouraged. It is never too late. There is hope for you. Just look for a family that you can adopt. Get close to somebody that can be of help to you so that your future will not be ruined. This is why we say thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us. Until next time where we'll meet again, I remain peace. And before I leave, for sponsorship, partnership, and advertisement, please call the numbers on your screen scrolling.
Emac Online TV is here to provide you with opportunities to showcase your talents, business to the wide world. Are you a minister, music artist, comedian, school owner, business owner, and so on? Call or WhatsApp our marketing department on 080 5359 0094 or 081 040240.